Section 1. Getting started. Understanding the 70-20-10 rule. Alright folks, let's talk about your money. Many people wander through life with no plan for their paycheck. Today, we're going to look at a simple way to manage your money. It's called the 70-20-10 rule. This isn't some complicated financial wizardry. It's a straightforward plan to tell your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. The main purpose is to give you a clear path, helping you cover your needs, save for the future, and still have a little fun. Think about budgeting like you think about dieting. If you want to get financially healthy, you need a plan, a budget. At first it might feel a little restrictive, just like cutting out those extra snacks. But soon you'll start seeing positive results. You'll feel more in control. The beauty of the 70-20-10 rule is its simplicity. You're not tracking 100 different categories down to the penny, you're looking at 3 big buckets. This makes it easier to stick with, especially if you're new to budgeting. Remember, a budget is just you telling your money what to do. You are the boss of your money. This rule helps you make those boss-like decisions clearly and effectively. It's about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals, whatever they may be. Section 2. The biggest slice, managing your 70% living expenses. Now, let's break down this 70-20-10 rule, starting with the biggest piece of the pie, the 70%. This portion of your income is allocated for your essential living expenses. These are the things you absolutely need to live and function. We're talking about your housing, utilities, transportation, and groceries. It's important to be honest with yourself about what truly counts as a living expense. The 70% is for your core needs. Managing this 70% effectively is key to the success of the whole budget. Section 3. Building your future and enjoying today, the 20% and 10%. Next up is the 20% slice. This 20% of your income is dedicated to savings and paying off debt. If you're in debt, this is where you get aggressive. Attack that debt with focused intensity. Start with your smallest debt and knock it out. That's the debt snowball. Once the debt is gone, this 20% goes towards building your emergency fund. You need 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up. Then, this money goes towards investing for retirement and other long-term goals. This 20% is your ticket to financial security and wealth building. It's not just extra money, it's a critical investment in your future self. This is how you build a safety net so that when life happens, and it will, you're prepared. Then we have the final 10%. This is your discretionary spending. This could be going out to eat, buying new clothes, hobbies, entertainment, or that fancy coffee we talked about earlier. Having this 10% allocated specifically for guilt-free spending is important. It helps you stick to the rest of your budget because you know you have some money set aside for enjoyment. This simple breakdown provides a roadmap for your income each month. Section 4. Making it easy and knowing your options, automation and alternatives. Now, how do you make this budgeting thing stick? One of the best ways is to automate it as much as possible. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account on payday. Have 20% of your income automatically moved to your savings account or your debt payment. Have 10% moved to a separate account you use for discretionary spending. When the money moves automatically, you're less tempted to spend it elsewhere. Automation builds discipline without you having to think about it constantly. It's like setting your finances on autopilot for your goals. The more you automate, the simpler your financial life becomes, and the more likely you are to stay on track. Explore your options, but pick one and commit. Section 5. Winning with money, staying disciplined and taking action. Listen, knowing about the 70-20-10 rule or any budget is one thing. Actually doing it is another. The secret sauce, folks, is discipline. It's about making a decision to change your financial life and then sticking to that decision day in and day out. There will be temptations. There will be times you want to splurge when you shouldn't. That's normal. But discipline means saying no to those impulses because you have a bigger yes burning inside you, a yes to financial peace, a yes to being debt-free, a yes to a secure future. You have to be intentional. This isn't going to happen by accident. You need to track your spending, especially at first, to make sure you're staying within your percentages. Review your budget regularly, at least once a month. See what's working and what's not. Are your categories still realistic? Do you need to make adjustments? Life changes and your budget might need to change with it. But the commitment to having a plan and following it should not waver. This is about taking responsibility for your financial well-being. It's your money, your life. Don't get discouraged if you mess up. The key is to follow through.